Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thanks for tuning in as always. This week's race is a little bit different. I've been banging on about how good Super Tourers are for a long time, and it all comes down to the standards of driving. Now, in this race wasn't brilliant for me. I qualified fourth, and thanks to a mishap by Daniel, I managed to come in third in the end. But that wasn't what this race was about. The battle for first and second that Les was having was epic. So much so, I went back and watched the replay afterwards. Now this week, the numbers are starting to increase, and it will make it more difficult for me. I'm currently second in the championship. Les is first, but that could all change very soon because people are starting to realise exactly how much fun these are. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, or possibly something stronger, and don't forget, if it's the first time you've tuned in, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment away, but come and join us on Super Tourers. So here we are at the beginning of the Super Tourers, and what a battle this was between Les and Cammy. Les is in the yellow Honda, Cammy is in the red Renault, already gone into the lead. I briefly got up to third in the green and blue Renault behind with Daniel in the white Honda, but this was really where the race was. Already Cammy is starting to pull away a little bit, but Les is not going to let him go. And it was a battle pretty much from start to finish. Coming through the first lap, we're all starting to break away a little bit. I'm staying with them, but Daniel is all over me in the background. We're not going to concentrate too much on that one. We're just going to sit back and watch a bit of Les racing against Cammy in that super fast Renault. Now it all is all down to set up on these, and Les knows these cars better than anything. Gets the dive up the inside, already on lap one. Cammy's trying to get the undercut, Les covers him. Then up the hill, using every single part of the track as they can there, just to try and get as much speed as they can. But this was going to be a battle right to the end. Cammy already looking to dive up the inside again. Is this going to be the second change for the lead on lap one? Les giving him room there, but he's got the right line coming up to the chicane. Can he brake late enough to get through the chicane in front? He does, just about. You can see the brakes glowing on the Renault there. Trying to dive up the inside for the last corner. Both giving room. That was the end of the first lap, and already they're battling and slipstreaming. I'm in fourth, languishing behind. Daniel's trying to stay with them. Cammy comes out to the outside, outbrakes Les into the hairpin. He goes back into the lead for lap number two. Moving a bit further ahead now, about 3/4 of the way through the race. It stayed pretty much like that, and then it looked like Cammy's tyres were starting to go off and Les was starting to attack again. Now everyone was seeming to use hard tyres for the long races. We've got the half-hour races because basically the mediums and the softs will not last this long. We're going to have a pit stop. And as you can see, Cammy and Les are already catching Sven, who was one of the back markers in the race. Consistently running laps of about 2 minutes 7 seconds. Les is now starting to get a little bit impatient, a little bit of a nudge here and there, and you'll see a bit of a flash of the lights as well, just to let Cammy know where he was. pushing him all the way, just waiting for a mistake. Covering the inside line there and goes wide. Les goes through to the lead. Coming into the closing stages of the race now. Can he hang on to it? Trying desperately to get up the inside. Seems to have quite a good front end on that Renault. Slipstreaming down the pit straight to start another lap. And then trying to get him on the brakes up the inside, but not close enough. But again, respectful, close racing there. At this point, we're about 25 minutes into the race. There's only a couple of laps left. And then finally, Les makes a mistake, goes wide on the hairpin. That allows Cammy to come back up the inside again. But he tries to hang on, it's close. Les literally pushing him up the hill there. Trying round the outside. That's never going to work with one of these. Gets blocked again, gets on the inside coming out of Bilstein curve. But still hasn't got the power. But can he get the drag down the straight? Gets to the inside, Cammy gives him space. Then it's all about who is going to brake latest for the chicane. Les cuts back across to the inside, but he can't do it. Goes a bit wide onto the pit straight. Has he left himself too much work to do as we enter the last lap. Les is all over the back of him, as you can see. I'm nowhere. Sven is actually a back marker. And I was slowly starting to catch him, but then I went a little bit wide. As you do, but it was all about the battle at the front. Cammy's still in the lead. About half a lap to go. Could he hang on? Les was throwing everything at this. He was trying the undercut, he was trying to go around the outside, he was trying to slipstream. The pair of them, just good racing. Tries the double undercut through the Schumacher S's. Round the outside again, could he stay on track? Little bit of a nudge, which sent Cammy wide. So Les managed to come up the inside of the Bilstein curve for the straight. Can he stay there for the chicane? Cammy's just a little bit about ahead. It's all about braking now. Les goes to the inside, out-brakes Cammy through the chicane. Cammy tries to take the undercut on the inside. Little bit of weaving. Tries on the inside of the hairpin. Coming up to the line, Les hangs on to the win. That is what I call proper racing. And that's why, if you're into sim racing, you really need to get onto the Super Tourers. And a little bit of respect there. Bit of a flash of the lights from Cammy. And a flash of the lights from Les. Well, he got there in the end. Half a second apart for most of the race between the two of them. It was great fun to watch. I was watching the split times ahead of me to see how far away I was, and it was quite a way, to be fair, but seeing how close together they were, I knew that they were having a great battle. And most of all, it was pretty much clean. And that's what it's all about, clean racing, unlike what I've been having in the Cupras for the last couple of weeks. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on track.